so this is what my hair is looking like. I did use that gel that I told you guys I wanted to stop using and I wanted to throw away. I used that to really slick down my hair because at the point that I was at when I was doing my hair for my shoot, I had already tried like 2 different styles, so I was already kind of like whatever. We're gonna try to take some of that white crust out of my hair and just get me right, you know. So I want to show you guys up close what I mean, but the gel just kind of leaves like, I don't know, these white little flakes. I just washed my hair, so I know my hair is not dirty, but I don't know, it's giving flake, it's giving dry. So what we're gonna do is add some Cantu Shea Butter Leave-In Conditioning Repair Cream. I added probably like 2 handfuls of this in my hair, and after this I'm going to add some tea tree oil. I'm gonna just kind of make a little mixture in the palm of my hand. I don't want it to fall, but I hope that you guys can kind of see that. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of my tea tree oil and pour that in there and put it on the front part of my hair as well. So that gets it slicked back really good and moisturized it really well. So I went ahead and put all my hair back so I could see my parts and see what I'm working with. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Eco Style gel. I have the argan oil kind with the red top, and I'm gonna take a little, I'm gonna keep building on it, so I'm just gonna take a little at first and just kind of spread it on there like this and kind of slick it back. So the last item I'm going to use is the Lotta Body Mousse, and I'm going to apply a good amount to my palm, and I'm going to add that to where I just put all that gel, just to give it a little more hold. I want it to have that shiny, sleek effect too, so that all plays a role. And as you guys can see, it just really slicks down and gives that like wet look, but still make sure the hair is pretty slick. I don't know if you guys can see. Nice and sleek. So I'm gonna go ahead and add hair ties. Now the hair ties I use, I got from the dollar store. They're like these little chunky hair ties. I don't know how else to explain them, but they're pretty thick. I like to use these. These are very comfortable, and I don't make my ponytail too tight. You want it tight enough that it's sleek, but if you don't get that really sleek effect, I have kind of a hack that I'll show you guys at the end. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this up before my arm falls asleep. So that is the first ponytail. I look crazy, y'all. It's gonna get better. And I'm gonna do one more and make it just as tight. I'm just gonna go ahead and brush out my hair a little bit because like I said, I did do this hairstyle already. So it already has like the imprints and stuff from the last braid, and I don't really want that. I'm gonna just comb this out a little bit. Also, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna try to take any of those like chunks or pieces, those little white pieces. I'm gonna try to kind of brush them out as well, because after I brushed everything back, it kind of went straight to my pony. So I'm gonna just kind of detangle this and then split it into 3 sections, and then we're gonna go ahead and start braiding. So we got this little puff going on. I'm going to split it into 3 even sections. Obviously, I can only make them as even as possible, so just try your best to make the sections pretty even, because if the sections aren't even, you'll see that when you begin to add the hair, it'll kind of be lopsided. So try your best to do 3 equal sections, which is what I'm doing right now. And I have my 3 sections. Can't tell if they're equal or not, but that's about what we're gonna get.
It's gonna be something that's easier to see than to listen to, but I'm gonna try my best to explain what I'm doing. So for starters, I just braid down my natural hair. I like to start with my natural hair so I don't have that big knot at the top of my ponytail. Now what I do, and like my technique to this, is to add it underneath. So when we're braiding, we have 3 sections. I usually like to try to take the 2 closest sections, however my hands are kind of wrapped around the braid. It makes sense when you're braiding your hair, you guys will kind of understand what I mean. But I take the 2 closest sections and then I add the hair underneath, and I begin braiding down as I was before. And I keep adding hair as I go, but I'm trying to make sure that my braid is as even as possible. So we have 3 sections. We're gonna add 3 sections of hair. Anything you do to one strand of hair, you want to do to the other 2 strands, because you don't want your hair to be lumpy or like uneven or bulky or anything. That's pretty much the key to adding hair, is just making sure you're consistent all the way around. If you're gonna braid loose at the top, you want to braid loose at the bottom. If you're going to add hair in one section, you want to add hair to all sections, etc., etc. Once I've added all of the braiding hair that I want to use, I kind of turn the braid toward me so I can see what I'm doing. That's easier to me to look in the mirror and see how the braid is turning out, because then I can see if it's lumpy or if I need to go back and make any changes. This looks pretty good so far, so I was happy with it. So now I'm just going to braid all the way down. I'm going to make sure I'm braiding tight because I really want to hide my natural hair. I don't want any frizz or any like loose hairs, so I want to braid as tight as I can because I want to tuck that natural hair underneath so that the braid looks seamless all the way down, which I think I did a really good job with. So but yeah, I'm hoping that this makes sense for you guys at home if you guys are trying this, or if you're just watching this, you know, for the sake of it. I hope that I'm making sense. But yeah, I'm gonna be quiet, and we're gonna braid this all the way down, and then I'll show you guys what I do with the front part of my hair and how I curled it in the beginning. So yeah.
So this is the final product of the braid. It looks really seamless. I braided it all the way to the tip. There's no like big bulges or anything. Everything is kind of cohesive. So I really like it. I'm gonna move on to the baby hairs. So I actually like them straightened a lot. I didn't think I would, but like having them straightened, I feel like it's a look. But I did want to try the curls in the front that you guys probably see on Instagram. It's a really trendy hairstyle. So they do curls in the front here and then some here. I personally don't think it'll look good there for me. It'll just look like a lot going on because this is my natural hair. It's not like a frontal. So I'm debating on keeping these straight or curling them. I don't really know, but right now I'm going to work on my edges. So I'm just going to kind of clean it up a little bit so that the hairstyle looks a little bit better. And I'm just going to kind of swoop, do some baby hairs, and any extra hairs that are not going to be curled, I'm going to slick those back. So for my baby hairs, I'm going to be taking the Eco Style gel, and I'm going to use my little edge brush, and I'm just going to kind of pull them out a little bit, but also slick them down. This is a whole look. I kind of like the hairs out. So I'm going to be taking one of my little curl formers, and I'm going to just do one side just to see what it's giving, because if it's not giving how it's supposed to give, then we'll just wear them straight. But so I'll leave this in my hair for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll take it out. If I like the curl, we'll continue. If I don't and I like it straight, we'll keep it straight, and that's pretty much the final look. So I'll catch you guys in like 5 to 10 minutes. Hopefully this is tight enough and that the curl comes out pretty cute. But yeah, see you guys in a few. Alright y'all, so I took this curl out and I actually like how it turned out. I think this is going to be a super cute look. So I'm just going to use these little like curl formers that I got from the dollar store. They're pretty small and they gave me a big curl, so I think these should be fine. I'm just going to like twist it around here like that. Oop. Can't get it. Twist it around here like that, and just curl it up. And snap it. So this is the finished look. I think that it came out super cute, so adorable. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely make sure to give this video a thumbs up. In the comment section down below, let me know what more you want to see from me, and I'll see you guys in my next one.